Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vena for those who are new to my YouTube channel, and for my returning subby, thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be telling you things that you need as a first year student and things that I wish I had on my first day, like my first semester. So I wrote down all of the things that one can need for those who have applied to their dream schools, dream colleges. Congratulations if you have gotten an acceptance letter, and I wish you all the best. So the things that I wrote here, some of them I'm going to explain and some of them I'm not going to explain because they are just simple. So if you see me looking down, that means I'll be reading some of the points that I wrote down. So first of all, obviously you will need a toothbrush holder. Some of the pictures I'm going to insert them here so that you guys can see how certain things look like. So toothbrush holder, a laundry basket, because most of the times, like, you won't have time to wash your clothes. Maybe the only time that you get is during the weekend, so you need somewhere to store your dirty laundry. The next thing is maybe 2 or 3 big towels, like those towels that you can wrap around after bathing. The reason why you need 2 or 3 is just because you do not have time to actually wash towels. So maybe if you use a towel for 5 days, it will be dirty, then you have to throw it in the washing basket and use another one, so that, you know, yeah, makes life easier. And then the second thing that you need is shower slippers. Guys, if you're sharing toilets, you need shower slippers because these toilets will be dirty. Imagine someone who will shave their armpits.
You?
Jesus.
This is shock me.
Those sharing toilets, they are the worst. So what you need to do is just buy your shower slippers so that you can actually feel comfortable bathing inside the shower. And then the next thing that you need is a shower caddy. A shower caddy, I'm going to show you here like a picture. A shower caddy with hooks. I wish I had a bigger shower caddy which had hooks on it so that I can put my things. Make sure that it's made of maybe plastic. It's not plastic, it might end up smelling and all that, so you do not need that. So the second category is the room essentials. Basically, you need a mattress covers specifically, because you do not know who was sleeping on that bed. So you need a mattress cover, and also sheets. Make sure that your sheets, they are those kind of sheets that are made for that season, because you know there are winter sheets, there are summer sheets. So if you're going into winter, make sure that you carry 2 sets of winter sheets. If you're going into summer, that means 2 sets of summer sheets. So the next thing is a duvet. A duvet, maybe you can carry 1 inner duvet and the outer 2 outer covers of the duvet, because you need to change the covers of the duvet. And then hangers as well. You need as many hangers as you can, because most of the times you do not have time to actually iron clothes every day whilst you're going to your lectures. So what you need to do is just iron like 5-6 outfits, put them in your hangers, and then you're good to go every morning, because most of the times you might wake up tired and you just don't want to be ironing. So the next thing is adapters. These are extensions, because most of the times you'll be sharing the, I don't know how to call it, but that whole thing, I'll insert it here. And then the next thing is a desk lamp. You need a desk lamp. because I remember my dorm had 2 lamps and were 3 inside the room, so the third person might not have a lamp. So never know, you might be the third person. So this video is not for a specific university, but it's for all university students. So some of the things you have to check with your housing policy as well, if they are allowed or not. So the next thing is you need your photos, family photos, even your photos, just to feel at home, just to, you know, feel at home whilst you are away from home. So the next thing is hot water bottles, especially if you are going in winter. You need hot water bottles. Hostels can be very, very cold, and you will not enjoy the whole semester if it's very cold and you don't have a heater, a hot water bottle. But for the heater, make sure that your housing policy actually allows you to come with the heater, because some hostels, they do not allow heaters. A kettle, you need a kettle to boil water, to make tea, to make porridge, to make noodles, yeah, all of those kind of stuff. And you also need plates and cups. Carry few plates and few cups. I'll recommend you to carry maybe 2 or 3 plates and a lunch box. Carry a lunch box if you know that you're going to buy food at the DH. It depends with your school. If you guys are going to buy food at the DH, or your DH expenses are included in the school fees. Organizers, you need organizers to put your pens, your skincare products and all that. The next thing is the printer. This one, it depends with your hostels, like with the school. If the school allows you to bring printers, that's fine, because a printer is just a convenient thing. You just need a printer, because I had a printer and things were just good, you know. And as well, most of the universities, they can submit assignments on Google Classrooms, but there are also lecturers that would want you to print your stuff before you submit them on Google Classroom. So the next thing is a bucket. You need a bucket because you just need a bucket to bath, to put warm water, because most of the times your geyser might not be working, and then you boil water, you put it in the bucket, you have to bath and all that. And then you need a robe. Obviously you need a robe. You can't be on your towel all the time, wrapping your towel all over. You just need a robe. The next thing is a lint remover. If you want your room to be nice, pretty, you know, that kind of stylish, you can use LED lights. You can get them on Shein. And also a shoe rack. That's one thing that I think that I could have bought, you know. I wish I had bought a shoe rack, because the space in a dorm room, just know that there is not enough space. There will never be enough space. So you need things that can allow you to put things in order, but with the limited space that you have. Also, the next thing is air purifier. Helps with those kind of dorm rooms that will be stuffy and all that. What if your roommate doesn't want to open the windows and all that? Because hey, those dramas, they usually happen whereby your roommate doesn't want to open windows and you're stuck in a stuffy room. A fan, a heater. If your housing policy allows it, then it's fine, my darling. And then the next thing is iron. You need to bring an iron, obviously, and a mirror. You can bring a mirror. There are different types of mirrors. Those small ones, they're still fine, but if you want to bring that full body mirror, it's still fine with you. A candle. I know that most of the housing facilities, they do not allow candles, so check with the housing policy if candles are allowed, but I would not advise you to actually bring a candle because you might burn stuff, you know. In essentials, domestos, you can use domestos, handy anything just to clean the toilet before using it, because if you are sharing, there are many germs, there are many infections, so you just have to use those kind of stuff to clean the toilet. Bring as many pads as you want. Like you definitely need pads, you know, if you're a girl. So bring pads, buy those wholesale pads. There will be many in a packet so that you can be safe. Buy tissues, even if your school is providing tissues, but buy extra tissues. Wipes, just buy wipes so that you can wipe down the surfaces, everything, before you pack your clothes inside the wardrobe. I've seen many vlogs whereby someone just folds their clothes and put them inside. Like, oh, nah, don't do that. Wipe the surfaces first before you unpack your clothes or unpack your groceries, anything. Like, you don't know who was using those furnitures, you don't know how they were used. Laundry detergent, use you can use anything, like just to wash your clothes, you know. And toothbrush, toothpaste, softener for your clothes so that they do not stick on your skin when you're walking. So the next thing is school supplies. So you can bring notebooks, those small notebooks, but I prefer using an iPad, or just even Samsung has those kind of the one that I have, it's just that it's far, I cannot show you, but I'll show you here with the pen, you know, the Samsung tablets that have pens, so that you can be that girl. Is pen, rulers, scissors. A scissors can help when you're unbraiding, because you need a scissors to unbraid your to cut your braids and all that and other things. And a calculator, but a calculator depends on your major, the major that you're taking. So yeah. And then a tote bag to put all of your books when you're going for lectures. You don't want to be holding books. Why do people hold books? I think I'm done with this list, but I'll make a separate video to just tell you the things that you need in terms of groceries. But what I can advise you, personalize your room or your space so that it feels like home away from home. So thank you so much for watching, and for those who are in college, for those who have started their first year, congratulations, work hard. Join clubs, you know, join clubs, join sports so that you can have fun and make the right friends. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have reached this end of this video, I really want to appreciate you. And make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and then you comment down below. See you on the next vlog. Bye.